We're joined by DePauw University after the third game of the NCAA Division III Softball National Championship Series. We have with us Taylor Golden and head coach Erin Hanrahan. Coach, will open with comments from you about today's contest.
Well, obviously you want to win. Everybody always wants to win, but there were some really cool things that I saw on both sides of the field. But I think our bats have been really lively to get us here, and our pitching came out today super strong against a terrific team. So that was really positive to see that, because we know what our bats can do. So even though those were not as sharp as they have been, to see the pitchers come through with a performance like that against a great team was really exciting. There were some great defensive plays on both sides of the field that kind of changed things. A big home run from her to get the energy started. You know, I expected, since it's everybody's first World Series, coaches and players, maybe there would have been even a little bit more nerves, especially going against a veteran team like Salisbury. But I felt like, aside from a little bit being tentative at the plate, that was uncharacteristic, they were really much more settled, and we had some great leadership from our upperclassmen, and that was really great to see. So disappointing that it was a loss, but again, I'm really excited that we get a double elimination tournament. So whoever made that up, I want to thank them personally.
We'll now open it up for some questions. Steve?
You just talk about the nerves or anything. Do you feel like that kind of led to some of the mistakes out there, or was it more?
No, I actually think there were some ground balls on both sides of the field today that are because of the field itself a little bit. It takes a little bit different hops than I think both of us had seen before or been expecting. And so I think getting used to that, the way that it plays, it's going to take this game maybe for everybody here today, and then everybody else settle down, and it'll look a little bit more like all of these teams. So I don't necessarily think many of those plays were nerves. I think maybe our bats were a little bit of nerves.
Okay, so you had some runners there in scoring position later in the innings, and that's, I think you said before, that's something that you've been coming through with those hits in the past. So
right.
You feel like a second game you should be loosened up a little bit.
Yeah, I definitely think that's the most called thirds that I'd seen our team taking, and usually if we go down, it's going down swinging. So I do think that was, oh my gosh, here we are in the World Series, and I want to do so well, and I think, it was a little bit of tightness there. And I think it takes being here, maybe one game for some of them to loosen it up, but they'll be loose, and I know they'll be excited to play the next time, and all the nerves are over. So as much as I wish it was on the other foot, there were a lot of good things we can take out of it and bring forward. It's not the end of the season yet, so I'm not getting down.
Taylor, the pitcher and their pitcher, after you got your home run, did you notice some differences in her? Did she seem to strong? Did she get stronger as the game went on, or was it?
She threw hard all game. She had a very good rise ball, a good screw ball, and we were chasing it. And so she had a great game, and we just need to be more disciplined at the plate to have a little bit better effect and outcome, I think.
Let's talk about your performance at the plate there. You were able to turn one back and knock one over the fence. Talk me through your at bat there when it happened, and what was going through your mind after you hit, because everyone wants to hit one on the national stage.
Yes, I was very excited. It's like Coach said, it's our first series here, and I chased a couple rise ball early in the count, and I was really trying to. Coach told me, make sure it's low. If it's low, then inside, clear your hips, and let your hands take care of it. And it's just what I did. I was lucky. I wasn't trying to hit a home run. I was just trying to hit the ball hard and down, and it worked. Things worked out for me. So,
Bill,
Coach, you said obviously everybody comes out here wanting to win. The fact that you lost the first game and you've been in this situation this last weekend, do you feel like that you're better prepared to handle an elimination game after last weekend?
Yeah, after last weekend, our conference tournament, we lost that one by slaughter rule, 8-0, and turned around and won. And aside from the regional, where we got lucky to go 3 games against some awesome teams, honestly, we have had our backs against the wall, so to speak, but we don't really feel that way. It's about learning how to play on a new stage for most people, and now we have. So we're excited. We're still here. We're not out. We're going to be okay.
Taylor, what's the experience like for you so far?
Very exciting. I mean, this is what you dream of when you're growing up and trying to play softball, and it's incredible. It's fun, you know, all the little things that we get to do, and the banquet last night was incredible. Something that you'll never forget.
From a player's perspective and then a coach's perspective, this will be kind of wrap it up here. Talk about what you think you're going to think about tonight going into tomorrow, knowing you've got one more game here. You got to continue to win to keep on going. And then, Coach, what's the message to the team for tomorrow?
Well, we just talked about this, so I'm going to say keep having fun.
Yep.
Play loose. We play our best when we play loose, and you know, try and go out there and make those wow plays, or so to speak, and swing the bat hard. This is your last chance, and you don't know when your next opportunity to be here is going to be. So go up and just swing.
We just said we need to learn from our mistakes, right? So they happened. We've said all year, let's try to not make the same mistake twice. So, and they've done that. They've done a really good job rebounding and being resilient. So I think that those mistakes won't happen again. Maybe you'll see some new ones, and that's okay. We'll be resilient and overcome it. But more than anything, we said at the plate where nothing bad can happen. It's offense. You can only move the number up on your side. Let's have fun and be aggressive. That's the time to really be on offense, and that's when we play our best. So I think you'll see a little bit of different swingers coming at you tomorrow.
Well, Taylor and Coach, I want to thank you for joining us, and good luck in your next game.
Thank you so much.